Life is full of uncertainties, moments of joy, sorrow, trials, and triumphs. But in the midst of it all, there is a psalm that has stood the test of time, bringing comfort to countless hearts. Psalm 23. This powerful passage, written by King David, is more than just words. It's a declaration of faith, provision, and protection. It reassures us that no matter where we are in life, God is present, guiding us like a shepherd leading his sheep. So if you're seeking guidance, peace, and assurance of God's presence, stay with me until the end. Let's journey together into one of the most comforting scriptures ever written. Psalm 23, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. This verse encourages us by his assurance that God is our shepherd, which means he provides, guides, and protects. A shepherd takes full responsibility for his sheep. Likewise, God ensures we lack nothing essential. True satisfaction comes from trusting in God, not material things. When we align ourselves with God's plan, we find contentment beyond worldly desires. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Here we learn that green pastures symbolize abundance, rest, and spiritual nourishment. Still waters represent peace and restoration. Sometimes God makes us rest when we are too restless to recognize our need for peace. When we let God lead, we find true rest in his presence. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. This means that no matter how broken we feel, God restores us. When we stray, he gently brings us back to the right path. Righteousness isn't about perfection, but walking in alignment with God's will. God's guidance is not just for our benefit, but to reflect his goodness and faithfulness. If you're liking this video, subscribe for more related videos made just for you. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Dark valleys in life are inevitable: loss, fear, suffering, and uncertainty. However, we do not walk through them alone. God is always with us. A shepherd's rod is for protection, and his staff is for guidance. God does both for us. The shadow of death is not death itself. It only looks intimidating. With God, there is no need to fear. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Even in the face of opposition, God blesses us. Anointing symbolizes favor, healing, and being set apart for a divine purpose. Our cup running over means God's blessings are more than enough. God doesn't just provide, he overflows our lives with his goodness. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This teaches us that God's goodness and mercy aren't temporary, they pursue us all our days. Even when we don't realize it, God is working things out for our good. This verse assures us of eternal security. We will dwell with God forever. Trust God's provision. He is our shepherd. We lack nothing. When anxiety and worry creep in, remind yourself that God knows your needs before you even ask. Embrace God's peace. In a world full of stress, take time to rest in his presence. Prayer, worship, and meditating on his word brings stillness to a restless heart. Walk in righteousness. Let God lead you in decisions, relationships, and actions. Choose the path that honors him. Fear no evil. When trials come, remember that the valley is temporary. God's presence is constant. Receive God's blessings with gratitude. Even in the midst of difficulties, count your blessings. God prepares a table for you, even when enemies surround you. Stay rooted in God. This psalm ends with the promise of dwelling in God's house forever. Make it your mission to stay connected to him daily. Psalm 23 is not just a passage, it's a promise. A promise that no matter what season of life you're in, is with you, leading, providing, and protecting. So the next time you feel lost, anxious, or overwhelmed, remember these words. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. If this message blessed you today, let me know in the comments. Share your favorite verse from Psalm 23 and how it has encouraged you in your life. And if you want more faith-filled content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. May his goodness and mercy follow you always. Stay blessed.